Hi and welcome back to Joe Talks Cars, and welcome to another video. Welcome back my Cayman 987 to the channel. Now it's been a while since I filmed a video, and it's been a while since I featured this car on the channel. So in this video I'm going to give you an update on what my plans are for the car and also for the channel. The sound of this car just never gets old. Now I've had the exhaust for about a month or so, maybe a couple of months now, and I have to say I'm absolutely thrilled with it. Now when I first got it, I did think I'd made a bit of a mistake, made the car too loud, made it unusable really. But as the car's settled in, and I assume as it's got carbon inside it and it's quietened off a bit, the tone's changed. It's a much deeper, richer tone that you get from it now, and honestly with the valves shut, sounds exactly like standard. I'm really impressed with it, and I'm so glad that I finally bit the bullet and did it. But anyway, today I just wanted to give you an update on the Cayman and what I plan to do with it over the next year. This channel's grown from strength to strength, and I cannot believe it, but I've actually passed the 5,000 subscriber mark. My plan was to get to 10,000 by the end of this year, and it looks like I'm going to hit that in summer, which is totally mind-blowing. I can't believe I've managed it. So to celebrate the success of this channel, I'm coming up with some plans with the car, what I'm going to do with it and where I'm going to take it. And I'm very pleased to announce that through years and years of teasing this, I'm taking the car to the Nurburgring. It's finally going. We are booked to go at the end of May. It's going around the Nurburgring, guys, and I cannot wait. It's not the first time I've been to the Nurburgring. Early viewers of this channel will remember I've talked about how I've been a couple of times in my previous car. That was a Renault Sport Megane, and this is a totally different ball game. I cannot wait to get this out onto the Autobahn, and more importantly, on that Nurburgring itself. It's going to be an amazing adventure, and I can't wait to share that with you all. But when it comes to preparations for that, I've got to make some changes to the car. I've got to get the car ready. And that's where the plans for the car come in. I'm going to make a whole series on preparing for the Nurburgring, and I'm going to go through all the different things that I'm going to do to make this car track ready. Now, we're not talking anything crazy. We're talking about decent maintenance, getting the car with some fresh rubber on it, and doing some other minor changes which will make the whole experience safer and also more fun. Now, the first one of those changes is a big one, it's a very important one, and that is tyres. This car, as regular viewers will know, is on Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tyres. I've had them on the car for a couple of years now, and although I'm very happy with the wear, they're now getting a little bit low on the rear end, and certainly too low for any Nurburgring laps. So the first job on the list is to get a fresh set of rubber on this car. Whether I go for the PS4S's or try and get the newer ones, I don't know, but drop it in the comments. What tyres do you think I should go for? Bearing in mind I'm only replacing the rears. The front have got plenty of tread on as of yet. The car has had new brakes all round, so we don't have to worry about that. But one thing I did find when I took the car to the Nurburgring last time is although the brakes were very good, my brake fluid boiled. And although most garages and most people tell you that you're fine with normal fluid, the Nurburgring is very heavy on your car, and it boiled the fluid. And because the clutch and the brakes ran off the same system in my Renault Sport Megane, I wasn't able to change gear. So it wasn't ideal for being on the Nurburgring, and I don't want to go through that again. So this car is going to have racing fluid flushed through because I don't want to cook the brakes. And if you cast your mind back to some of the work I've done on this car, it's had an engine rebuild, It's had coolant pipes replaced, it's had full suspension changed, and not once have I had tracking done on this car. Now, the car tracks straight and true. It feels absolutely fine. I get no wobble or anything. But I do feel like tracking is well overdue. I dread to think what the printout looks like. So I'm taking this car, not in just for tracking, but it's going in for a full geometry setup. There's a guy in the owners club I'm part of that does it, an F1 engineer, and he's going to be doing full geometry setup on the car. That video will come to the channel very soon, and hopefully it's going to change the way this car feels. I'm really excited for that part of the work to start, because it should totally change the characteristics of the car and make me realise that the tracking probably was quite far out. Feels alright at the moment though. The other thing, which I definitely don't need on the car, but I'm going to have done before going, is I'm going to have the wheels refurbed. The wheels are looking a little bit tired, and I do feel like wheels that are a bit tired do show the age of a car, and I just want it to look good in the pictures and in the videos that I bring. So yeah, I'm going to get my wheels refurbed. They're going silver, nothing drastic there, but it should make it look a lot better. Other than that, I do plan to take the car onto a rolling road, not for a remap or any sort of tuning, but to basically find out whether or not the car's running correctly. Is there anything that can be changed? Is it running too rich or too lean? I just want to make sure the car is running perfectly before we attack the Nurburgring. I don't want to destroy this car, and although I'm not intending to push it that hard around the ring, when you get there, you're pretty much overcome with adrenaline, and it does encourage you to maybe push the car further than what you otherwise would. Sounds absolutely phenomenal. And on that, there is a video coming very, very soon to the channel. I'm going to be filming it over the next couple of days. One of my friends has a Porsche 911 GT3. It's a standard car, no modifications, and we're going to find out whether or not this is louder than it. So if you are interested in finding out which is louder, a standard GT3 or my Cayman 987, then again, make sure you don't miss a single upload. Subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss a single thing. This year is going to be great. It's all going to be centered around the Cayman. Of course, there will be other additions to the channel. I'm going to bring more cars onto it, of course, but I want to just double down on the Cayman content. It's what you guys subscribed for in the first place, and it's exactly why I'm still making videos to this day. The other thing that I was quite keen to do is just ask you guys, what do you want to see? What do you want to see on the channel? What do you want to see me do to the Cayman? A lot of you have said doing your own maintenance. I get a lot of comments about not doing anything myself, and that's due to time constraints, and also I don't have the inclination to get my hands dirty. I feel that most people that own these cars don't do that. They want to see how much it costs just to send it to a garage and get things taken care of. But if it's maintenance and things you want to see, then I'm willing to have a go. In terms of other content that you want to see, just drop it in the comments below. Do you want to see more road trips? If so, where? And modifications. What's the next thing I should do to the car? I've got the exhaust now, and I am up for modifying it very slightly, just tastefully, but modifying it nonetheless. So if you have got any suggestions on what you think I should do next, then please drop that in the comments also. I'm keen to improve this car. I don't want a modified car, but I want it to be OEM plus. So modifications along those lines would be appreciated. Well, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this rather quick update video on my Porsche Cayman. Everything I plan to do to it and all the road trips I have planned. I'm super excited about this year, taking this channel to the next level and of course, bringing more Cayman content. But I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to every single one of you who's taken the time to watch my videos, subscribe and support the channel since I started. It means the world, and it's allowed me to grow this channel to something I never imagined it would ever become. So without further waffle from me, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.